Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Bookhardt. Come join us at our newest clinic location at Good Faith Wellness Center. We provide compassionate health care for your entire family, from virtual visits to office appointments. We're committed to providing the best care. We accept all insurances, and we provide monthly wellness plans. Let's start your family journey to a healthier, happier life. Schedule your appointment today, and remember, true wealth begins with good health. All right. Hello. Welcome to another exciting episode of Telehealth Tuesday. This is your go-to podcast for insights on modern healthcare and wellness solutions. I'm Dr. Michael Bookhardt, your host, and today we have a very, very special episode lined up just for you. I want to let you know before we begin that Telehealth Tuesday can be viewed on multiple platforms, okay? I want to tell you about our YouTube channel, which is Dr. B TV. And also our clinic information on Instagram and also Facebook pages alike. Good Faith Wellness Center. Make sure to follow, like, share, tag, subscribe, most importantly, to help support this amazing program. Now, before we get started, I want to tell you all about my friend James Ridgley. Let's see. He sent me, we've got his bio. I got to pull this up because we are actually reporting from a different location tonight. So just bear with us as we go ahead and as we get everything set up for you. And he's got a very impressive bio because his story is one of growth and transformation, much like the land that has inspired him. As the owner of Greengrass Acres, he's had the privilege of turning and pioneering this vision into a place where memories are made. This started as Mississippi's first minority licensed hemp farm. If you don't know what hemp is, well, you'll know by the end of tonight. This was Mississippi's first minority licensed hemp farm, born from the belief that land can be cultivated not just for business, but for community. Located right downtown, 534 South Fair Street, downtown Jackson, Mississippi. Greengrass Acres is where he has blended his love, deep commitment for people, his love for history and culture with a deep commitment to people. Every event hosted at Greengrass Acres, whether it is a wedding or community concert, is a testament to our mission, which is to provide a space where memories are harvested and legacies continue to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to delay any further. Stand and cheer. Put your hands together for my good friend, Mr. James Ridgley. Give it to him, y'all.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, there, Doctor. That was a great intro.
I appreciate it, man. We've done it a few times, man.
Oh, yeah, I like that little ad. I was down here looking at my phone. I like your little ad break, too, that was there before we came on with your clinic.
The commercial?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I appreciate it. We'll give credit to WAPT News for taking care of that for us. You know, we've had a commercial on TV and some other platforms before. Let's see, but yeah, I appreciate that. So how are you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm feeling great. Feeling good.
Awesome. I like that background.
Been checking out your platform for a minute.
Yeah. Man, we're honored to have you on here. I know we've been talking about it, and, you know, guys, we were trying to get this together to get a date that worked. And so we're glad to have you on here, and I'm glad that it all worked out. So tell us what's going on. Tell us all, you know, whatever I might have missed in your bio, your intro. I'd love for the audience to hear from you, you know, where you're from and, you know, where you went to school, all that good stuff, and whatever we might have missed.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely. I'm from Jackson, originally from Jackson, born, raised here. Went to Provine High School, graduated 2002. Then went to Hines and Raymond for a little while, and then really just kind of ventured off into welding. I welded for a few years, and in 2020, when the pandemic hit, I always wanted some land, and my grandfather on my mother's side, when I was younger, had a farm as far as like corn and like butter beans and peas and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So I never was kind of. I mean, I will go down there in the summertime and help him or whatever, but I never was kind of like interested as far as in it. But I got back into it because everybody was at the house. I was like everybody else, just at the house bored. And the opportunity came to purchase the land, and I said, man, what can I do with it? And at the same time, the hemp bill passed here in Mississippi, where you could first it just was cultivating, just to cultivate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I end up getting and at this time there was, when I say zero information out there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is around June or July of 2020. So right about 5 years ago. Uh
2020.
yeah, 2020.
Okay.
Uh the bill had just passed. There was no as far as like what I needed to nothing from USDA. It was just I was just basically just going, just Google searching, looking at different blogs and going to different chats and stuff and calling around. And I finally got the license. I ended up with license number 002, and
Okay.
I met the guy who was 001, who was a Caucasian gentleman. So
Okay.
that's how I can get claimed to being the first minority one with the license here. Um and just went from there. I really kind of just jumped in it. Didn't know anything about farming, nothing. But we had all that time off because of the pandemic. So I had plenty of time to research and clear the land off, just learned as I went. And there
So
was a lot of hurdles too. I know I'm making it sound
yeah,
like it was
yeah,
just
like it
easy.
was overnight.
It still ain't easy right now, what I'm doing right now. But yeah, on just learn from that. Then when the medical passed, I was so people think uh don't really it's really no difference in hemp and marijuana. It's the same plant. It's just what the government considers with the THC levels, what is legal and what isn't legal,
Mm-hmm.
which is I want to say is 0.5 or 0.1 or something like that when they come test it.
Mm-hmm.
So what tends to happen is um you want to get it tested, you want to get your hemp tested as soon as possible, because the longer it sits, the higher the THC levels will get, and
Uh,
it'll fail the test.
okay.
So basically, most of hemp that's been sitting in stores and stuff is basically illegal. But when it was processed, it was legal.
Okay. So you're saying because the THC amount has increased since it's been sitting in storage.
Been sitting in stores, correct? But when it was originally processed and tested, it was under the threshold.
Okay. Okay. So you
So it's kind of like it's a gray area, really.
yeah. I've been telling my mom, I don't know if she's on yet. She normally has a little thing that tells us when she's on. And, we talk about it like, um, for some reason, people think about marijuana as some, this evil being. And I try to tell her, I say, after she's had these back surgeries and has chronic back and hip pain and had a fall.
Hmm.
And I say, you're taking these narcotics like Percocet and all that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, take something natural, because I
that's
said,
right.
hey, in terms of the amount of car accidents and deaths and all that kind of stuff, drunk drivers and people on narcotics and all that kill far more people than folks who are just sitting there high and feeling
Hmm.
good, so there's a huge discrepancy with that. But, just wanted to see if you ever ran into that, and when you did have
Oh yeah, most
some
definitely.
people come.
Yes, indeed. The I forgot what they call themselves. The people with the signs, you going to hell and all that.
Yeah, right.
I know they used to be in front of the abortion clinics, but they kind of just pop up in just people like that. I mean, I get it. I understand it. I always tell people though, I believe now with the marijuana, I say if you're gonna do it like in hemp wraps or wraps,
Mm-hmm.
because when you start taking it and putting it in the different tobacco products and stuff, then you doing a different chemical. So I say just get the cleanest smoke you can get from it, then you know it's still natural. And they got plenty of like wraps and natural things you can wrap it in, pipes or whatever you want to put it in.
Mm-hmm. So have you ever talked with the lawmakers about that kind of thing to try to say, hey, we've got a farm here, we've got land, and we're not just getting people high, we're actually helping people to fulfill their medical marijuana prescription and get better. Have y'all ever had to have discussion
Oh
with?
yeah, especially when they first try to now I never was on any committee or anything, but I did the marches and signed the petitions and stuff. So yeah, matter of fact, they got one coming up now. Um for I really ain't looked into it. They've been sending me emails and stuff about it. With Trump just passing this or about to pass some kind of new law or something going on.
Mm-hmm.
Basically going back on the hemp act.
On the okay. So yeah, because I was seeing that, I think that they were trying to outlaw that overall. They were trying to outlaw that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yep, she's on there. I see my mom. I know. I figured she would have a burning question for the. Do you do you have to have a doctor's prescription to purchase marijuana at your place of business?
Okay, yeah, I get that question a lot too. Okay, so it's three, and so this how I said every state is different too. And I just was explaining this to because I was looking at another little business venture. I'll
Okay.
probably get into later on next year. But every state is different. But Mississippi works like this: you got three different licenses you need. So I'm a cultivator.
Okay.
Uh, so there's a grower, a cultivator's a grower.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so there's different levels of cultivator going by your square footage or where you're growing it. But then they have a transport license for a transport. I explain how this work too. Transport like then they have an actual a business like a medical business license where you can sell it,
Mm-hmm.
a brick and mortar store. So by me not being a brick and mortar store, you can't come out to the farm and just purchase any hemp, marijuana, anything like that
Right.
because I don't have that license. And what I tell a lot of people is if you okay, so I'm a cultivator. I just can't walk over to B&B, I don't know, drugstore and take him my weed. It don't work like that. Even though he got a license, you got to call a licensed transportation, and that's a whole different license too. And they got to come pick it up and transport it to that person, to that business.
Mm-hmm. So, well, and also to answer your question, so in this state, yeah, the answer would be overall yes, and in the state because we got a question in the office here. We're broadcasting live from the office.
Oh, no, you fine? You good?
So, but yeah, that's the answer is so you can't just recreationally like it's different. In Las Vegas or California or
Hmm.
Washington, wherever other states is legal, where you can just go to a dispensary and just purchase marijuana, whatever. Here, there's a medical marijuana, and
It's
so yes,
medical marijuana, correct?
you get marijuana card, and then you have people that are growers and cultivators like
Hmm.
James.
And also with that medical, I forgot the it's a limit too. You just go in there like and just purchase nilly willy. I know they got a limit on certain gummies and bud and those type of things with medical.
You're right. That's right. Let's see here. Got some stuff on Instagram. We're monitoring over here on Instagram land as well. Hopefully that answered your question, because I hope that not only you, Mom, but other people, as this isn't a secret. I've told her this over and over, that narcotics, alcohol, all this other stuff kills far more people than marijuana. I mean, it's a fact. So I feel like we just need to make sure. So my frat brother, I don't know if Dr. Fred Kinsey's on here,
Oh,
but
that's you
yeah,
know what's
the guy,
crazy? Me and Fred went to school, not Alcorn, but me and Fred went to Provine together. So I know Fred
okay,
very well. Yeah, I graduated '02. He graduated '03.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's all
So I
right.
know Dr. Kinsey.
That's my guy, my frat brother. So if you're on there, or if you watch this later, we'd love for you to chime in if you're on now. But so hopefully that's saying. So you guys, look, right now we've got Green Grass Acres here with James Ridgley, okay, owner of this beautiful place. I still have to go over there and tour the spot, man. Seriously, but we
Oh
are here.
yeah. So this year, I decided to step back from the cultivation,
Okay,
and I still got my licenses and all that. I actually just renewed it this year. Uh, well, both of them, the growers and the USDA license too. Uh, but now I'm just doing hosting for event spaces out there.
okay,
So we done had different people do a few birthday parties out there. Uh, had a just little tailgate events, pop up shops. Somebody had last Sunday like a yoga class out there. So we to turn it to an event spot. I'm gonna start doing just different getting add a beer garden out there and do things like that out there too.
oh, the beer garden, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So what were you now, man? When I was looking up your Instagram handle, I saw that in 2021. Were you running for public office? Was that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I said, wait, it said James Ridgley Jr. I didn't. I said, well,
Yeah, yeah.
I
So at the time I was running for Ward 5, which is over by Jackson State. So yeah, it
okay,
was me, man, and I just seen what you know what's funny. One of the guys, and he's the financial, I can't think of his name right now. He's a tall guy, wear glasses. Anyway, he's the bank guy for Jackson State. He's over the finance guy, and I
okay,
just finished a course for the city of Jackson. They just had a business development course where they help you get different grants and
mm-hmm,
just connect you with different people around the city and things of that nature. And
yeah,
yeah, and he came to speak to us, and I can't I see his, Ricky
okay,
yeah. Yes, I ran in for Ward 5, and Hartley ended up winning. He
oh
took
yeah,
Tillman's.
yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah, he took Tillman's spot. Man, I was just trying I don't know, just threw my name in there, just trying to see. I think I end up finishing third.
That's
I
not
think it was
bad,
like,
not bad at
yeah, but
all.
it's us. Yeah, and one thing I learned about that politician running, you need some money.
You got to have some backing. You got to have some dinero.
Yeah, you gotta have some money, like some real. You gotta have some money,
That's right.
cause like I did just a few neighborhoods, even the signs to go in the yards, it's a few $1,000s.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So, speaking of that, man, you have any thoughts on what's going on? I mean, I know this is we're veering a little bit, but since we're mentioning politics, with all it's a lot of crazy going on, isn't it? The Epstein files and all kind of
Oh man.
foolish.
I think with at the end of the day with that with how I look at the Epstein and all that, if people didn't do anything or were I mean, people are always gonna be in outrage, but if nothing was done to a man who literally was caught on camera grabbing somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it been going on forever.
Yeah, forever.
Forever. So I just see some guy from the bank or something got caught up with it, or some about some emails or something. One of the hedge fund managers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh yeah, so I've been paying attention to it, but at the same time, like ain't nothing gonna come over. I mean, come out of it.
Yep, that's right. So so now Green Grass Acres, um, why
But I
the
will say this much: he did,
oh
he
go ahead.
did. Not to cut you off, he
Yeah,
did
go ahead.
help me with my crypto. I mean, I'm into cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So yeah, when the administration came in,
Yeah,
they
they
helped
help.
with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people that are business owners, man. It's definitely helped them out a lot. So why the let's go back to Green Grass Acres. Why the location downtown Fair Street? You could be anywhere. You could be in Byram, Terry,
Yeah.
Clinton, Madison. Why this location downtown?
Well, initially, my brother owns a business downtown also,
Okay.
and uh,
Do I know him?
well, I don't know, he's a detective for JPD. I don't know.
Detective. Okay. No, I probably don't. Hopefully, I don't. I don't know.
He's younger than me though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he's younger than me. So when I seen the land or whatever, and it was kind of, I thought it was um in the historic district. I thought it was district off like that. By it being on Fair Street, then we buy Cat Head Vodka in the convention center. So at the time too, this when I don't know if you remember the colognes, Willie and Akeisha.
Oh yeah, I only saw them from since I'm from Florida. I saw them on Bell Collective. That's when first saw them.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, she was on that show. Yeah, yeah. But I know Willie. I know Willie real good or whatever.
Okay.
But at the time they were talking about doing something and kind of having it like a Bill Street type, with the open containers and all that type of thing. And I just thought it was a good opportunity to be downtown and possibly catch some of the traffic from the convention center and the hotels and Cat Head. And at the time, Sweetie Pies had just moved here too.
Okay. Okay.
She was
Okay.
fresh. Matter of fact, they had just they were still on Capitol. For a minute they just had the grill outside the bank on Capitol or something like that.
Hmm.
And I know the city had cost them a whole bunch of that. But anyway, they ended up moving into that building. So just looking at all that, I was like, okay, and yeah, I just wanted to be downtown, and I seen the development from
Hmm.
what they were telling me.
Gotcha. Well, we got a question real quick from over in Instagram land. We went on and put that up over on this side. Tamara, my good friend from the beautiful city of Orlando, Florida, and
Orlando.
yeah, representing Dr. Phillips High School. So she says, what are all the products off? So, and James did, I don't know if you missed it, Tamara, but he was saying that he no longer is necessarily offering that or cultivating it. But I don't know if you want to still chime in on the products that you used to offer and different, and maybe explain the differences or whatnot.
Yeah, so basically, I just had I was doing sativa and indigo, flower, growing, don't ask me the screen names right now. I can't. I got a brain fart going on. I see it in my head though.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically at the time, just the flower, and I was gonna get into the aspect of trying to hook up with a beer company and do the a beer company out in Houston and do the hemp beer.
Oh, hemp. That's a thing.
Yeah, Beer,
Beer.
clothing. Yeah, that's a thing.
Man, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Hemp beer. DP.
Yeah.
Okay.
You make the beer. They got even the well, they got that for medical marijuana too. The drops too.
Right. That's right. The drops of oil and all that,
Hmm.
topical things. What about did people when you were kind of at your heyday for selling and growing? Did people come to you to try to get the topical stuff so they could rub on, for pain and all that? Did people
Oh
come?
yeah, and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. So that's another thing too. By being a cultivator, you can't process anything.
Hmm.
You have to take it to a processor here too. I forgot about that in the chain of command. So they have a processing fee and processing license.
Okay, yeah. So you were strictly
Growing,
growing all the, like you said,
just growing.
cultivated, but
Yeah,
nothing
I
was
basically
being
just a
sold.
farmer.
Farmer, yeah, nothing was
Yep,
being sold on your property. Like,
nothing can be sold.
okay.
And for all the folks, they got an agent that ride around on you.
Well, I think that's
And by me
important.
being right downtown, I think I was like in his little. I mean, he was cool. He was cool. But yeah, they do got people who pop up and check up on you.
That's good. That's good to know. Was it ever anything like you worried about safety or anything? With people trying to
Well,
steal your,
at this time, it's funny you mentioned that. At this time, when I by them, okay, so the street over from me, they're always because it's a body shop across the street from me, and it's a pavement company that repays streets on down some more on South Ferris too. So it always was an office. I mean, he was doing other stuff, but it was always he wasn't there necessarily for me, but he was in the area one street over. So that kind of deterred folks, and I guess by it being kind of in it downtownish area right there,
hmm
because it's right by the fire station, and yeah. So I never had any problems then.
Okay, okay. We had a comment over Tamara saying that the liquid is way stronger
Oh yeah, it
on
is.
Instagram land over there.
It is.
Well, guys, this is Telehealth Tuesday, so we're brought at the halfway mark. Wanted everyone to know that we are live, and this is the place where there's no bad question, no stupid question, judgment free zone. Ask all your questions, and if some of you are wondering, why do we have green grass acres on? If he was cultivating marijuana or hemp and now he's doing event space. Like, what does that have to do with health? It has a lot to do with it because we know, number one, this is a very, very controversial thing, especially in Mississippi, where it is illegal recreationally. But the big benefit to health is that it has been shown, studies have actually shown the health benefits for hemp marijuana when it comes to pain control, anxiety control, depression, headaches, migraines, all that kind of thing, and even some with helping with your blood pressure. Um, and so there are a tremendous amount of benefits of this amazing herb that was put in place here by the good Lord. And so that's the relationship here to health. But also, again, we are live. So if you have any questions about uh, marijuana and hemp and the differences and all that, we'll direct that to James. And if you've got a question about your health,
Yeah.
anything with
And
it.
even on the health side, though, out there at the event space, we just had yoga. I'm actually working with Tim over there at the Jackson Run Club to start doing some runs down there.
I've been seeing, is that the one who's doing it with over there in Eastover, like that
Yeah.
area?
Uh
That's
huh.
that's the person. Okay, I've been
Hmm.
seeing that a lot.
Yeah. I'm
That's
working with him because he just
amazing.
did one this past. He just had his 5 year anniversary. He just did one at Cathead.
Okay,
So yeah, he a real estate agent also.
okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Well, I think I reached out to them and trying to get them on as guests, and also just trying to figure out what the Jackson Run Club is about. So again, quick digression. Running, well, really, actually, let me step back. Walking is what is the preferred exercise. Even though with running, okay, of course, if as long as you have the back and knee support for it and the right shoes and all that, then yes, you burn more calories and all that with it, sure. But walking is certainly the acceptable um, format for exercise and for all ages. So that means, hey, in Green Grass Acres, if you were to be there, if you have your event there, or just to come by to uh, go check it out and maybe have a walk, you can actually learn from him, from James or his staff. You can learn from them what they're doing, and then you will also be benefiting your health overall by all the steps you're getting in and the walking.
I said, I've been on 2 or 3 different weight loss journeys. I'm gonna start my other one after
Oh,
Thanksgiving, doc.
all right,
uh,
talk to us. Tell us about it.
my first one, I actually was on the cover of a magazine. I should have said, man, I did it. I did quite a lot of
I see, man. Yeah, you kind of done it all, huh?
things. Yeah, I even got a book out too.
Oh, yeah, what's it called?
Oh man, I can't. It might be kind of controversial for the show.
Hey,
Uh,
it's all good, man. This is a judgment-free zone, brother.
but hold on, I'm gonna get back to that book. But
Okay.
my first weight loss journey, um, Tony Fall, who's actually now the head coach at Forest Hill, the head football coach at Forest Hill High School. He was my trainer,
Mm-hmm.
and I lost right at 120 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, within about, I think it took me like 8 months, maybe 8, 9 months, somewhere up in there.
120 pounds?
Yep, like 120. Now I was work. I changed my diet tremendously, and then we was working out almost every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna send you the cover. I'm gonna have to find that cover of the
I
magazine too.
gotta see it, man. I gotta see it, brother.
Yeah, so end up gaining that back then. Then my second one wasn't with Tony. It was with I can't think of Terry last name, but Terry, he a personal trainer too. He actually just he's Brad Kamikaze's Brad's trainer, and
Okay.
I think I lost about 50 or 60 pounds with him.
Yeah, because I remember when I saw you, when I met you years ago, and it is a very drastic change, man. So big kudos to you for
Oh, I done gained it all back now though, Doc.
you got it all back.
It's all back. That's why I said after Thanksgiving, I'm getting back on it because I know I'm gonna eat good for Thanksgiving.
Look, so we need to do a public service announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. We know that you're going to overdo it with the turkey and dressing and the sweet potato pie, ice cream, greens, all the sodium and fat back in that. Listen, please, it's okay to have some of that fried chicken and some of the things we said, but just the Bible talks about temperance. If you go in and take 2 servings of greens, you oversalt the food, you got all this fried turkey. Oh man, it just sounds good right now. I'm hungry now. But if you're the person that has heart failure, hypertension, different things like that, this is why folks come in there with fluid all on their legs, short of breath, because that is going to that's going to take you into heart failure, a lot more swelling. We call it edema, swelling to your legs and all that, because the more salt you consume, the water follows the salt. And that's why when people say, oh, I've had a lot of salt, my diet, that's because they know when they see that fluid on them. So please do yourself a favor. If you don't want to get admitted to the hospital, especially folks that are either elderly or maybe not elderly, but they have really bad medical conditions, serious conditions, just take it easy on Thanksgiving. You can still eat all your favorite food, but just be moderate, just be mindful. Like what they say, very demure.
He's
Demure,
doing
very
it in moderation.
moderation. So yeah, that's all, man. I'm glad you
Doing it in
brought that up.
moderation. Yeah. And speaking of that, man, I just this weekend, last week, then my pops just got out the hospital. he a diabetic, and he had to have surgery, and they unfortunately he had to get two of his toes amputated.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah, so I was messing with him up there at the hospital. I said, "Yeah, you're young Dion now."
Bill Dion, right?
Yeah, so we gotta get him back on the good foot.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah,
Yeah, literal, figuratively, literal.
literally, yeah.
But you got, man. Listen, guys, it's not a joke. I mean, people they would always say, oh yeah, my grandma and whoever got their toes amputated, they're on dialysis and all. But look, so many of these things could be prevented, guys. This could be prevented, even if you say, well, everybody in my family is big. Okay, let
Yeah,
me.
no big bones.
There's no such thing as big bones. We tell everybody your bones are the same size. Okay,
I hate that too.
it's just that you big. Okay,
Hmm.
your bones are the same. So let's get rid of all these myths and everything. There's no such thing as big bone. Okay, the fact of the matter is, problem is in the United States, especially in the South, we just eat too darn much. Okay, the portion size when it comes to meat, it's supposed to be 6 ounce. But if you get a 6 ounce steak or 6 ounce piece of salmon or something like that, you getting ready to curse the manager and the cook out. Now, where's the rest of it? This
Yeah.
is the acceptable, appropriate portion. So, again, we not to turn this into a nutritional.
Oh
Uh,
no, you good. You
but,
good. You
that's
cause
we just kind of
you
fall in.
notice too, like most of the time the recent one I could think of is Zion. When athletes come to the
Hmm.
southern states, they pick up a lot of weight if they from up north.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. Miss Tamara is saying I'm trying to over here in Instagram land. I'm monitoring both of them, both all of our platforms because we are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram.
We're a little
And
bit everywhere. Oh
we're
yeah.
everywhere, my brother. Uh, we are everywhere, Tamara. Uh, I'm trying to get my mom to go to Hawaii instead of cooking all this stuff nobody's supposed to eat. Yeah, and that's the thing. And we talk about comfort food, and that's fine. But everything is all about temperance, because you can die from too much water, too much oxygen, even though those are usually not harmful things. So we just have to be mindful, better be temperate, everything in moderation. So if y'all want to go to Hawaii, hey, go ahead and take me with you.
I've never been to Hawaii.
Me neither. Me neither. That's that's rich folks stuff there. Man, that's rich folks stuff there.
I,
Um,
I
so
it
go.
tri- not to get off subject real quick, but I be laughing sometimes. People like, well, you ain't never been there and there, but you've been. I've been to Mexico a million times.
Oh yeah, Mexico, absolutely. Absolutely. We got some new followers and things on Instagram. Want to thank you all for joining us on there. Big shout out to you all. And of course, all of our folks who are here supporting each and every week. But go ahead and ask your questions because we've got only 15 minutes. Man, this thing is just going by. I didn't even usually we have our generated questions, prepared question. Man,
Oh man, it's all good. Hey, I'll come back
yeah,
next time again, and
yeah.
I'll be farther along in the journey.
Well, no, it's all good. I was just saying that normally we have that, but I think it's just been flowing, and without it, I just go. Sometimes we want to go off the cuff. This is kind of an unscripted one, so we go off the cuff. So, um,
Mhm.
but guys, go ahead and get everything. We've got 15 minutes left. Again, pause for the calls. This is Telehealth Tuesday. We're here each and every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. for your listening and viewing pleasure and edification. We are here live with Mr. James Ridgley, owner of Greengrass Acres, right here downtown Jackson, Mississippi, on Fair Street. So you guys might even have some questions about Fair Street. You know what? I got a question. So how was
All
it?
right.
You're born and raised here, man. When did this thing go downhill downtown, and what needs to be done to bring this back? You know?
Man, yeah, I've seen the being born and raised here.
Hmm.
Man, I've seen the and like I tell a lot of people, I know a lot of people because I start going out at a young age. Like even when I ain't supposed to, like about 15, 14, going to the clubs and things of that uh in that sort. Um Man, what I don't really understand about it is we definitely can be, to me, there's no difference than Memphis and Jackson. The only difference is Memphis got a basketball team. And
Okay.
I know Ferris can be a better version of Bill. And I know at one point in time, before BB King died,
Hmm.
excuse me, he was talking about doing something down there. Um, I think the from what I'm seeing is the hiccup is coming from the people that actually own the properties. I want to say are not from or no longer live in the state. So I think it's just I done heard different stuff. They want more than is valued at, and things that they was like they won't come to agreement and things like that. It's basically like they kind of got it in a hole. But in my saying, I believe like you can still move around them and build around them.
Right. Yep. I agree.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
I see it. I can feel it kind of turning a little bit around. With the new mayor, new energy. It's always
Yeah.
when you get somebody new in office. People just I don't know get a little spark in them. To that kind of run. To that players course. I even like the. I went to the folk fest. I like the folk fest.
Yeah. How was that?
That was good. I went the first night to see Bobby Rush. It was cool. They had it reminds me of I don't know who I remember Jubilee Jam, but it kind of put me in the mindset of that with
I
the
heard
how
about
they,
it, man. I heard that thing was all out of sight, man. I heard it was amazing.
oh yeah. I was younger when the jam was here, but I went to one or two of them before that ended. Um, but yeah, they had the stages set up. And what I liked about the folk fest though, it was free.
That's
It was free.
always good.
That's always good. Yeah, they
That's
had a lot of
always
stuff
good.
out. But yeah, it was good. They had like I just went there first night. I had some other stuff going on with pops or whatever. But yeah, I was able to see Bobby Rush. He did as always. He did a great show. And what I didn't know that I found out there, they have locked in the contract with them to be here for the next 3 years. Well, now
Real.
2 years because this count as year one.
So the folk festival was something that would just travel all around the country?
No, so from
Like,
my understanding, they choose one city a year, and Jackson won the bid for it.
oh, it's
And
one city a year.
yeah, one city a year, and it brings. I forgot what I just read too online. I think it brought in 20 million or $30 million downtown or something like that.
Really?
I think I just read that somewhere. Green Grass Acres didn't see none of that, but yeah.
I was gonna say that.
I said next year though. I
Yeah,
did go to one of they. I was busy at the hospital with pops,
yeah.
but I did go to a few of their meetings, and next year I will be more involved with them to do some
Mhm.
some things with the folk fest though.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I honestly hadn't heard of it
Yeah,
because
I know it brought in a few million. It was some double digits too. I read how much money it brought in.
was that the first time that's the first
Yeah,
time it's been in Jackson.
it's the first time. I want to say they said the first time it been if I'm because the lady was going over everything. If I want to say they said this the first time it been in the South,
Mm-hmm.
but it's been running forever.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and they say they bring in so much money to cities every whatever city they choose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
So
huge.
oh, and she did say something too. She said no repeat acts.
No repeat. What's,
No repeat performer. So it's gonna be a new headliner every
okay.
year.
And they got the contract for 3 years.
3 years, yeah. And this count as year one, so 2 more years after this year. Yeah. And the weather was good. It was nice turnout out there.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you're good with Mayor Horn.
Oh yeah, I know
you're
Mayor.
with,
I know Mayor Horn. We was
yeah.
Senator Horn.
Well, that's right. Yep. Same here. Same here.
Yeah. I'm liking the and this is another thing too, though. I tell people, it's it's not about getting the street fixed. It's about the contractors they use to
Hmm.
fix the streets and stuff. And
That's
you have the city throughout these other years been getting the lowest, which what made me laugh at that garbage incident
right.
thing.
Oh, that was terrible.
But the city always get the lowest contractors, and they use the cheapest materials.
Hmm.
That's why when they repaid something in the past, it never held up over the
Right.
weight of you know trucks, big trucks going down the wrong, weight and all these type of things.
Hmm.
So I always said it's not the work getting done, it's just who they choose and who they subcontract because they trying to look. And I get it, I understand you trying to look out for your friends or whatever. I get it, but at the same time, hey, sometimes you gotta go in the right direction.
Yep. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, we gotta. It's all about who's going to do the best job, and it's nice to be able to put our people on, our friends, family, and all that good stuff, church members. But at the end of the day, man, you gotta get the job done and do it properly. Uh,
Yeah, properly. Right.
Absolutely. Well, like, man, it's crazy. It's 7:54. I think we might start at 5 or 6 minutes late, but man, I'd love for you to tell us, more. Like, so before we go, any other information you'd like because I know that got a couple of texts about. Wow, I had never heard of Green Grass Acres, and
Hmm.
I was curious what that is, and so did you
Yeah.
name it Green Grass Acres, or it was already that when you acquired it, or
No. Oh man, it was nothing but I can show you before and after videos of everything I did. It was nothing but just woods. And uh thank you to IMS. I got a
a grant or something?
no. I know the owners of IMS.
I got.
Yeah, on they helped me out, got me a surveyor out there, and because I had to get the land surveyed,
Mhm.
from I knew about property lines, but I didn't know how that worked. And so I had to get a survey to because like I said, it was just wild out there.
Mhm. Wow.
And yeah, I had to first get it surveyed, and I cleared most of it myself, and got a fence built and just went from there. And
Man.
just came up with the name Green Grass Acre because I was the logo has always been this, but it had a marijuana leaf incorporated in it. But I just took
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, I took the marijuana leaf off and yeah, just kept stuck with the name.
Man, that's interesting. Well, I got to get out. So, and you're located. What? So, are you Fair Street? Are you down there by like Johnny T's and
No.
or
So
Blessing or yeah.
no. So it's two ends of fairs. So Johnny T's, Freelance, and all
Mm.
that. That's the North Fairs.
Okay.
South Fairs will be the convention center, Cathead Vodka.
Okay.
Uh, there's also a new restaurant right down the corner, South End Fairs. He just opened up too, and I'm right
Oh,
there.
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah. And me and him gonna collab and do some things too.
Yeah. You know what? And look, that's the last. I got one. I have another question. When you talk about collaborating with others, so just like how you said, you got Green Grass Acres. He just got in, and you're already saying we're going to collaborate, man. Why can't we do this more in our like? I know this is a kind
Yeah,
of dead horse. Why can't we do this more in the community instead of looking at each other like, oh my goodness, it's competition. Whereas you have land
Right.
and rental property, and he's got a restaurant. It's not
Right.
competition.
Right.
How do we do
Hey,
that?
well, I just think it's just me. I mean, even with matter of fact, it was a doctor. I don't know why I can't remember nobody's name tonight,
Mhm.
but she was in the just with this program I just got out with the city, and she's basically doing the same thing I do, but she's doing the event space, outdoor event space. She basically just bought a whole neighborhood she's tearing down,
Really?
and she's doing the event space. And me and her done she basically doing the same thing I'm doing, and I was getting because I'm further along than her, and she's like, well, you got. She was telling me, for instance, she was telling me about the fence. I like, well, man, I got a fence, dude. He licensed, bonded, and he not gonna charge you what she was telling me. She called him. She getting the fence built.
Wow.
So, yeah, man, I don't mind, but that's just me. I don't mind collaborating, man. I mean, it's just like the big corporations do it all the time.
Man, they do it all the time, and other ethnicities, other cultures do it. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
for some reason we are
yeah.
the only folks who just don't seem to get it. And it's like even with her, like you said, she's got an event space, so you guys actually kind of, do you all do the same thing. But at the
Mhm.
end of the day, quote unquote competition is healthy, but it's really not even like looking at it as competition. This is
Right. 'Cause,
business, and you all offer still different products and
different
experiences.
products. Cause also what I start doing now on the side is I have my own tables and chairs. So
Mhm.
when I'm not doing the event out there doing our own event, because we do our own events too. When I'm not doing my own events, I rent those out. Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I've been a lot like that's been every weekend I've been booked for that.
Wow, man, brother, that's what I love to hear, man. We are definitely going to come out and support Green Grass Acres and
Oh yeah, and
definitely
I'm
event. We're
gonna
going to
have
try.
I'm trying to had I was trying to have it by uh, this weekend, but it's not gonna happen this weekend. But before Christmas, I'm gonna do a official ribbon cutting for the new. By now it's being I had to do a new site plan and all that since I'm not
Okay.
a farm. Well, I'm still a farm. I'm still registered. It's a farm, but for the
Mhm.
city. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna let you know when we do the it's gonna definitely be before Christmas.
Yeah, let me know. I wanted to come to that. I know you had invited me to the, was it a lemon drop fest or something
Oh yeah, we had the limit drop, and I got to do that because the women look. Oh man, any of the singles, fellas, y'all missed that one.
like
Y'all missed that one. Yeah, we gonna do that one again, the limit drop thing, and that's something else too, though. I wanna uh I don't know if you know Stokes, but I'm
that?
working on something with him to do a official.
The councilman?
No.
No, I didn't.
No, 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 not that one.
It says Stokes. I
Nah,
mean, that's the first one that comes to
this
mind.
the promoter, the promoter.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. He go way back. I'm talking about he used to be he still is like a 8 ball MJG and UGK, and he like they're close friends or whatever. But yeah, I'm working with him to try to do a official have my own festival and start my own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
Yeah,
So anything
indeed.
we can do from our platform and
Man, you done did a lot. You done put me out
uh,
there. You done put me out there. Hey, I got some of your new people. Then hopefully some of my people come to your office.
yeah, absolutely. That's right.
They can't help too bad. I told you, man, that commercial $1,000,000. That commercial look nice.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Well, look, 801. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Mr. James Ridgley for being here tonight and representing for his company, Greengrass Acres. So let's give it to him.
Yeah.
So I would love to give you the floor. The floor is yours to let everyone know again who you
Yeah.
are, where they can find you, what your
Right.
services you're offering, and whatever you want them to know.
Okay, yeah. You can follow the business all platforms from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else we on? We on LinkedIn. Um, any social. All of it's gonna be the same thing. Greengrass Acres. And yeah, email my name, James Ridgley at Greengrass Acres, or info at Greengrass Acres, or yeah, you could just in the website, greengrassacres.com.
Greengrass Acres.
Yep.
And in terms of services, if folks that want to do a wedding or reception,
Yeah, we do
what do you?
weddings, just depending on the date and the time, and do you want to use our tables? This is a whole bunch of different variables that go into that. But yeah, weddings, high school, anything outside you want to do it outside. And we even got the well, I thought it was gonna be cool. Seems like the weather don't know what it want to do.
Man,
But
it's
we
all
even
over.
got the heating torches too.
Okay. Well, excellent. Well, look, again, thank you all so much, and I appreciate you, brother. If you'll stay on for just like maybe 2 minutes with me when we get off, so we
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah, yeah.
briefing. So just hang on. I'm gonna do my closing real quick. And
Okay, I'm gonna mute so they can hear you, so you won't get no
okay.
feedback on my end.
All right. Awesome. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on a fantastic, yet another amazing episode of Telehealth Tuesday. As always, we love our fantastic audience support each and every week. Next week, we will have another amazing guest. As always, we say we're going higher, higher, higher. And so, by the way, if you want to see someone else, if you want to be a guest on the program, if you have any thoughts or ideas, hey, we would love to hear from you. Even constructive criticism, emphasis on constructive. We would love to hear from you. So DM us, email us. Make sure to look for Good Faith Wellness Center, okay, taking new patients. And if you don't have insurance, that's no excuse. You've got a plan, $99 a month. Unlimited visits. That's unlimited visits. That means even if you don't have insurance, you can go to Good Faith Wellness. Nobody has any excuse. I don't know if you can. That's kind of messed in. The camera doesn't show it as well. But anyway, Good Faith Wellness Center. Good Faith Wellness Center at gmail.com. Make sure to come and see us. So again, next week we're going to have another amazing guest. And as always, remember that true wealth. I said true wealth begins with good health. See you next Tuesday. Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Bookhardt. Come join us at our newest clinic location at Good Faith Wellness Center. We provide compassionate health care for your entire family, from virtual visits to office appointments. We're committed to providing the best care. We accept all insurances, and we provide monthly wellness plans. Let's start your family journey to a healthier, happier life. Schedule your appointment today. And remember, true wealth begins with good health.